Hello and welcome to part 3 of my Dredge the Iron Rig playthrough. I went ahead and came down to Gale Cliffs, and hopefully we're going to progress the story today. Because I know in my last episode I didn't really do a whole lot. Before I do that though, I need to repair my crab pots and stuff. And I also need to get this out of storage. I thought about getting my other crab pots out as well, but I think I'm just going to stick with the large one for now. Also, I'm going to, whoops, throw that dark splash overboard. I think I need those for upgrades later, but I need to research parts before I can do that. So, yeah. And I'm actually going to go investigate this. Whoops. I'm going to go investigate this big puddle over here. Oh, I forgot how to play the game again. This one, because this one's so far out of... It's not really that far, but it's... compared to the other ones, it's... Since it's by itself, I think it might have something unique in it. So let me do some examining here. Yeah, it looks like this is where we catch those little weird spiky dudes. Let's get started. Oh, coastal. Oh yeah, I forgot I have my stupid trawl net on. I need to put that rod back on, I guess. I might also try to hit some more wrecks on the way back to the rig so that I can maybe buy some more stuff when we get there. Lancet fish. That looks pretty cool. Let's see, I could put him right there. Oh, and I also bought this little rotor reprogrammer so that I can turn faster. I did that off camera before I started. I got on early to try and get some prep work done, but it didn't really matter because I already spent the better part of the beginning of this video trying to reassign my rod and stuff. Okay, this stuff is all abyssal, and I do not have an abyssal rod. So I guess that's the only thing I can get here is the lancet fish. So I guess we'll go... Oh, there's another spot right over there, actually. Put some haste on. Here's one of them weird dudes. Solacina? What is that, anyways? A distant relative of the modern sea cucumbers and urchins, this spider-like creature crawls along the seafloor searching for food. It says there's an aberration in here, too. Ah, there it is. Vagrant Solacina. 5 sensing spears quiver and guide. 2 stalks erupt from the shell with eyes to see the unseen. I'd expect nothing less. So I've got 2 of the things that I need. Yeah, that abyssal one there. I don't know if I need that for the guy or not. Because I know that he wanted something that involves a crab pot. And he wanted something else, but I don't remember what those are. Okay, that's oceanic. Maybe that's what he needed. Oh yeah, I think it was oceanic fish that he needed. back up a little. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. So I need an advanced oceanic rod, I'm thinking. Also, have I looked around in this? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna sell that aberration I've got. And I might actually buy some ice, because assuming I'm gonna be down here a while, I don't want these fish that I've caught to rot. And I might as well grab these research parts too. That way I can get my heat sink when I get back to the other place. Let's see. Well, it thaws in about 2 days, so I can spend 2 days here without worrying about my fish going bad. But you know, I guess I need to go back to the rig anyways, so that I can get so that I can get an oceanic rod. So crap, I could have, well, if I'd put my crab pot down, there was a chance it could have been destroyed by the time I got back. So I'm gonna go back to the rig and try to buy an oceanic rod, and then we'll try to catch the other half of the fish that I need. Alright, I'm back. I did a little bit of grinding so that I could buy everything I needed. And just a fun fact for you guys, you can completely collect these little oil deposits, or these dark areas, because I collected the one that was here, and there was another one here that I fully harvested so that I could get some dark canisters. And also those big bubbles that appear in those, you need the dark splashes to upgrade some stuff. And I'll show you guys what I did here. I bought the thing that lets me turn faster. I bought the reverse gear router, which basically lets you go in reverse quicker. And I bought the heat sink so that my haste won't die as fast, I guess. And I also bought the infused hoist, which will let me catch abyssal, hadal, and oceanic fish that are in those deposits. So I am fully upgraded in terms of fish catching stuff. And the only thing I did negative was I completely ran out of boxes. So I'm gonna have to hit some what you call it? I'm gonna have to hit some shipwrecks on the way back to the rig. But yeah, I think we made out pretty good with the amount of stuff I was able to get. So I'm gonna head back to Gale Cliffs, and I'm gonna catch some more stuff. All right, we're back at Gale Cliffs now, and just because I want to catch one of these abyssal fish, just to see what they are. Abyssal gar. Its body is slender and stiff, with long, sharply pointed jaws. They swim almost upright, fins fanning against the weak current to hold them still. Not as freaky as I was expecting, but I imagine the aberration of that's pretty horrifying. Yeah, let me sell that guy. $40. And I'm going to deploy my crab pots right in here, I think. Hopefully it'll catch something. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go try to catch a fish that's in here on the inner side of this place. I think that big fish is after me. Maybe not. I think he lost interest. I hope. Nautilus. It swims by propelling water through its many-chambered shell. They're one of very few species that can survive sudden wrenching from the depths. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow, when I wake up, if I don't have what I need in my crab pot, I'm probably going to go hit up some shipwrecks and try to get some more crates. Okay, it's got something in it, and there's an aberration of one of these things. So I'm curious to see what that is. Okay, that ain't it. Silvering lancet fish. Yeah, you read that. An outward reflection, turning, coiling inward, the thrust of introspection, lost to self-obsession. Okay. Decorator crab? Was this what I needed? No, I needed a trilobite. Well, I'm gonna go sell those and then go find a shipwreck, I guess. Aha, finally. Put that here. Let's pick this up. I'm gonna grab another Nautilus just in case this one. Ooh, I missed. I guess if you mess up the timing on those, you get some of that stuff in your boat. Okay, let's repair my pot here. Just repair all. And then we'll put that in storage. I'll put that in storage too. Alright, we have all we need from this place, so I'm gonna just head back and I'll meet you guys at the rig. Alright, we're back at the rig. So let's deposit our fish and see what's next. The scientist inserts a syringe into each of the creatures, now laying long dead on the slab. From each, in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep and red, catching glints of light from the fluorescent bulbs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark, clotted substance that seems to crawl into the vial by itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence, as if lit from inside. He places the vials of what should be fish blood in a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. Uh-oh. It's a bloody kraken. Thing's gonna pull it under. And other fissures opening. There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig. So it's really here. The scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still white from gripping the frame moments before. Fisherman, this structure, the people on it, can't stand up to this. I had a student. She was developing some technology. He turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words. But she didn't agree with Ironhaven's methods. So, leveraging my role on the board for the research society, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away to Stellar Basin. Please, go and find her. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And while you're there, try to catch some of the local specimens. I think they hold the key to understanding what we're here for. Okay, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Tripod spiderfish, eagle shark, and a sea slug. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy in the juicer. And it looks like I can upgrade the factory and the foundry. Let's upgrade the foundry, because I'm curious to see what else this guy can do. Maybe make dark canisters, if I had to guess. Should be able to make some better stuff now. Oh wow, we can make a bunch of stuff. Okay, so this is basically the reverse. Dang, you can make research parts just from Ironhaven crates? Dang. Okay, that's interesting. What about the factory? Can you believe the size of that squid? It's shaking the whole damn rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep. Oh, I need 2 crates for this upgrade. I certainly hope it is worth it. We're making good progress on getting the factory fully operational. Fisherman, I think you're going to like what we can make here now. Okay, you can make soothing tea, harvester's repair pack. Okay, that's for patching up crab pots and trawl nets on the fly. That stuff's expensive though. Alright, I think we're good to go, honestly, so I think I'll just go ahead and go to Stellar Basin. I had a hunch that the scientist lady down here would kind of be involved in this expansion somehow, because if you dive into her backstory and stuff, she mentions a lot of other scientists and stuff. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Someone from the Ironhaven Corporation sent me. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So what do you want? Let's see. The Ironhaven Corporation has been constructing a drilling platform. Let's see this one. And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him, but I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door to his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk dust and on torn-up shreds of paper. Never could make much sense of it. Let's see about that defensive tech. Well, it's the same tech used in that repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word, flee. It emits the vocalized panic response of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. We need to protect the rig and its workers. I couldn't give a damn about the rig or the corp, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the Corps' actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them, or that I approve of what they're doing. Let's pick this one too. Why not? Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose? Do you have any idea what they're even doing? She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what's happened to the water here, and elsewhere, I imagine. Okay. It is 1:59. Yeah, I'll go ahead and rest. Why not? Yeah, you might also notice that she has, there's an Aurora Borealis. I've never noticed that before down here. I wonder if that's new. Or heck, that might actually be part of the Pale Reach down there and not actually part of Stellar Basin. But anyways, you might have noticed she had a dog with her. You can actually find that dog at Stellar Basin, and if you choose the right dialogue when interacting with it, you can actually get it on board your boat and give it to her to keep her company. It said she gave me some schematics. I guess I just need to take those back to the rig, maybe? Okay, I guess I need to go. I guess that unlocks a new thing to build at the rig. So now I just need to focus on getting those specimens that I needed. Oh yeah, I need to go get my crab pot out of storage. Also, I've been recording for a while. I'm kind of afraid to check it, honestly. Yeah, 26 minutes plus my 13 that I spent on my other little snippet I did. But hey, at least we're getting a lot done this episode. taking that pot there. And now I'm gonna throw out my crab pot first this time, and then I'll work on collecting the other stuff. Let's just go ahead and drop this like right here. Okay, there's that weird little cricket looking thing. Tripod spiderfish. There's one over right there. Actually, let me just save. I can save time. I think that is one that I need there. Maybe. Yeah, that one that I refused to try pronouncing. Put him down here. Okay, what was the other thing I needed? Big wool field out there. Is that it? I think that is it. Although, wait a minute, let me check and see if there's one closer. No, there's just some more of those. Whatever. Alright. Whoops. Eagle shark. Alright. So now if my crab pot will pull through and catch that sea slug, then I guess I'm done here. In the meantime, I might grab some ice to make sure these fish don't rot while I'm down here waiting on that pot. Why'd I do that? There we go. Okay, it's getting good. Let's see. Yeah, I'll grab one of these. Put it right down there. Also, before I forget, let me store this. Whoops, I accidentally discarded it. Whatever. I couldn't store it anyways because I backed out of the dock. Alright, moment of truth. Come on. What in the world is that? Crown of thorns. With many heavily spined arms, this starfish is extremely hardy. It's a destructive pest and not worth selling. I'm gonna sell it. Dang, that is a very large creature. Well, looks like I probably need to buy some more ice. And I got some more ooze on my boat. See how much that thing sells for. Said it ain't worth selling. 11 bucks. I bet the aberration for that thing's crazy though. I'm gonna rest for a little while. Hopefully that'll make something else appear in the pot. Alright, come on, sea slug. blue crab. Bro. Also known as swimmer crabs, these colorful crabs have two flattened legs that act as paddles, allowing them to swim very effectively. Good to know. Oh, you already know I gotta reel this in. Oh, I bet this thing's freaky. Let's see what it is. Okay, that ain't it. In fact, I'm gonna chuck that overboard. I don't have room for that. Stalking spiderfish. A simple mouth caps the end of a crumpled tubular body. Hand-like fins are ratcheted tents waiting to strike. Oh, Lord have mercy. I might have to pick up my trap because it's only got a day left. Oh, come on, please, bro, please. I don't even think there's anything. Oh, yeah, there is something in it. Okay, what do we got? Oh, another blue crab. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I mean, I'll take it, but that's not what I want. Come on, sea slug, please, please, bro. Oh my god. It's got 5 days left. I'll just go sell this. Yeah, this is why I didn't go for the platinum on this game, because these crab pots are so unreliable. Oh my god. Oh bloody hell. Hey, I got one. I didn't even notice him. He's tiny. Okay, hold up. I've got to be super careful that I don't sell that guy, because if I do, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Okay, sea slug. This small slug spends most of its life clinging to vegetation and feasting upon toxic sponges. Don't let him near my kitchen. Alright. So now I just need to, I'm gonna go sell everything, buy some ice, and then recatch all these fish that I need, and then I will see you guys back at the rig. Oh, there's the big boy again. Just chilling. I should put up a big fish crossing sign right there, because I've encountered him in the same spot twice now. But anyways, we are back at the rig, so let's sell this, or not sell. God, if I was to accidentally sell this stuff, I would cry. Whoops, didn't mean to talk to you, my bad. Okay, here's your tripod, with a shark and whatever that thing is, and the slug. The scientist arranges the specimens, now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the heads of each. The brains of fish are primitive. In many ways, their simplicity is a kind of purity. No burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain, but it can be extracted. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in unison. Slackened muscles arch and tense before lying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. ragged circle, writhing cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. The difficulty is in reading it. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense system constructed. The people here are depending on you, oddly enough. Okay. Let's see what I need for this. So this is where we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. Okay, I have that, I think. We'll get started. Defenses are primed, turning them on now. This had better work. A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal, down into the deep. Nice. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival on the rig, a stern-looking man in a suit. But sir, the sea floor here, it shouldn't be disturbed. This whole rig is built on some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust you? You who couldn't even keep shipments in order, who involved locals just to save your own hide? The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. You who put this whole operation in jeopardy? Enough of this. Your concerns end at steel and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Fire it up. The drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. I'm guessing it's about time to head over to Twisted Strand. Yep. At least I think. Yep. The man in the suit turns to you. And we're back on track. While he overstepped his corporate responsibility, it appears the foreman was right to enlist your assistance. There's one final building that needs to be constructed on this platform. Fleet services. Without this building, we're unable to scale our efforts efficiently. I'll cut you a deal. If you assist in the construction of this building, I'll permit the workers to fit your vessels with a significant hull upgrade. After that, I don't want to see you around here anymore. Our operation is confidential. Get on with it. How rude. Well, let's see. 2 crates for the final factory upgrade. I've only got 1. What do I need for fleet services? Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on a minute. Let me just go ahead and drag that box out of this. Okay. Everything should be operational here, sir. Excellent. Remember, fisherman, I'll permit the workers to upgrade your hull with our tech here. But I think you know how this works by now. You'll have to gather the materials yourself. Okay, hold up. Let me look at the final hull upgrade. It only costs $2,500 and 2 boxes. That's actually pretty cheap, honestly. Anyways, I'm closing in on my recording time. I need to hurry this up. Oh, what's going on with the scientist? The fish from Twisted Strand. Do you have them? Nope, can't say I do. Okay, he looks to be a bit concerned. No, concern implies He turns to look at you. One of his eyes is bloodshot, the white completely overrun with dark red blood. Concern implies that we didn't know this would happen. Okay. Well, you know, I think he might be a lost cause in a few moments. Alrighty. Well, anyways, we made significant progress in this episode. And speaking of episodes, I've never done this before, but 60 minutes appears to be the maximum time you can record on PlayStation, because I have like a pop-up on the top of my screen that's letting me know that I'm getting close to my 60-minute mark. So in other words, I have a lot of editing to do. So I will see you guys in the next episode, and hopefully, well, I say that, we might be able to finish it in the next one. I don't know. We've probably got to go to Twisted Strand and then go to Devil's Spine, if I had to guess. But anyways, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So I will see you guys then.